Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of February 2024. So, as we begin, I'd just like to thank everyone who is returning to this monthly series and to also welcome anyone who might be new to our Angelic Wisdom community. As a reminder, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure that you subscribe, select the all notification bell, like, dislike, and leave your comments. If you'd like to get an angel reading with me, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. If you'd like to support my channel with a donation, you can go to my PayPal me link for Angelic Wisdom LLC. You can find these links in the description area beneath this video. Also, if you haven't checked out the general monthly angel reading, make sure that you do that, and it'll be the very first link in the description area. Also, if you, I just want to make sure I said it. Make sure the general monthly angel reading for February. So it's really important just to get that general overview of awareness for the month and then compare it with your own sign and see if there are any similarities or other messages that just might resonate with you or in some way. All right, now the format in front of you, the card in the center will represent the archangel that you'll be working with, and the cards on either side will represent a message from your guardian angel. The left card is from the Major Arcana, and the right card is from the Minor Arcana. The Major sort of kind of highlights the subconscious awareness, the deep soul or spiritual lessons, the major influences or energies or themes that are coming up for you in the month that are shaping what you're seeing in your day-to-day awareness in the Minor Arcana. And so hopefully it shows us how you're experiencing that and ways to work with it. All right, so let's take a deep breath together. And so what's coming to me right now, and seeing it again, is I'm seeing sort of a cat. I don't know what to call it, but these little, these climbing, gosh, what do you call them? For like when you buy it for a cat, it's like they can climb it. So you get what hopefully you get what I'm trying to say. You buy it for your cat and it's padded and they can probably do the scratching on it and they can play with it. And I've never had this appear as what I like to call my hieroglyphics. So this indicates to me now the angel numbers I saw preceding that was the angel number 90 and then the angel number 99. So 90 says, and I just get a sense of this is like sort of like a play area for the cat, right? To just sort of play and do what a cat likes to do. And you built it, something you can buy for indoors. So it says, God is calling upon you to work on your divine life mission without delay. You are ready. Take action today, doing something related to your spiritual interests. And I think that this sort of cat playground, I'm going to call it for right now because I can't Google what it is. But the thing is I get a sense that whatever your spiritual interests are, it's something where you feel at home, something that probably feels like you're playing. And it should be. It should be fun. It should not be something that stresses you the hell out, right? Um, and it also might be that you might need to lighten up. I mean, I know we can't all just walk out of something that isn't fun and playful. So then the other aspect of this is to play, like to lighten up and to focus on it with a more of a playful heart and playful spirit, really just relaxing and really get into your creative side. But it's take action, and it shouldn't be complicated. Let it be, be do what's easiest to do right now, today. Anything that allows you to just do something related to your spiritual interests. And of course, 99 sort of reiterates a similar message, saying the spirit world has an urgent message for you. Get to work on your divine life purpose now. So it's all this now. I get a sense that you're probably coming up with too many excuses or hesitating, and you're thinking about it and you're like feeling really inspired, but you don't know, like maybe you're asking the universe, like, is it the right time? And if you feel the strong urgency, just go for it, because the angels feel it as well. They say, ask the spirit world to help you with motivation, clarity, direction, and anything else you need. All right. So just tuning in a little bit more. And what I'm seeing is sort of, like sort of like a station wagon. I don't know if they still make those or call them that anymore. But, or maybe more van-like, but it's definitely a station wagon. And I could just see the sun shining very brightly in the background. And so it gives you a sense of an afternoon sort of period where the sun is shining bright just before it gets ready to set. And so everything just starts to be very golden all around you. And I don't know the direction, but they're moving left. So this might usually be something in the past. However, I'm getting a feeling about the card on the left. So when we get to that, or maybe I'll get to it now, and just take a look at the card on the left to see how that fits in. And then I was just seeing the angel number 30. Okay. And so maybe it is some kind of trip that you're taking, since it's a car and we have the Wheel of Fortune. And so it feels like I'm playing right now, playing with all these tools, and just kind of reinforces what they were just saying. It says, you are fully supported by God and the Ascended Masters. Step forward confidently in the direction of your dreams. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this gives us a really powerful sense that, first of all things are possible. And this is just something that came up when I was doing one of the other zodiac signs. I don't remember which one, but it occurred to me that all things are possible, literally, with the wheel. That is to say, the full spectrum of life experiences, from challenging to negative to, the most optimistic and most positive experiences, the whole spectrum. So yeah, all things are possible. That's never going to be a lie if you understand it this way. And most times when we think about it, we focus on like the things that we desire, and that accepting that truth that all things are possible, and at the same time, all things are possible. So why can't all things be possible? Why can't all the things that you want be possible? And the Wheel of Fortune is telling you that this time of transition and change is occurring in your life to remind you that all things are possible. Maybe you might feel like you're being that the change is happening to you and you would rather not, because I'm comfortable, but maybe because there's more of your potential yet for you to discover. And so it's time for that paradigm shift, if you will. All right, let's take a look at the archangel that we're working with so we can get some clarity around that. And so we have Archangel Jophiel. Now, it's interesting. I think it's funny, the whole reading. I'm just considering it to be all funny because, here's Archangel Jophiel. Now, Archangel Jophiel is in charge of, so I'm going to take back my funny thing. Well, I'll say the funny thing first, because it's when you think of someone who's the archangel of sort of wisdom, you think of somebody who's just wise and never, playful. However, Archangel Jophiel is in charge of the crown chakra, which is connected to Uranus. All right, and so here we have this energy where, with Uranus, where anything can happen at any moment, right? There's always these ideas, like you want to think of the think tank of the crown chakra sort of being the think tank. And so, in a mind like this, things are shifting rapidly and opening up. And so there's a lot of transcendence, overcoming, ability to overcome with this kind of powerful renewal and through the thoughts. So it says, act with wisdom and use information for the highest good. And so there's one aspect here to really use information. All right, so for the highest good. All right, think about that for a minute and just really think about what you're trying to do and whatever your ideas are, that you're enthusiastic about it because of all the wonderful things that it could bring into your life, into the lives of others. I think one of the most important things right now is focusing on service. But it doesn't have to be serious. Not everything has to be serious in order to be impactful or to be spiritual. So let yourself play. Maybe you're going to bring some pleasure or fun or excitement with through whatever it is, the path that you've chosen to serve. Let's put it that way. All right. So how is this showing up? Now, this is just all kinds of interesting, right? Because here we have the 5 of water. And it's saying right now, like, possibly because you're trying to be serious and like things aren't happening the way you want. And maybe you're getting like sort of like overly sensitive, or you're very hypersensitive right now, and so the least little thing just really throws you into some kind of emotional spin. I'm not going to say you're going to be crying, but it's sort of that worrying or crying over spilt milk. It's not literal, we know that. And so don't waste your energy and your time over the stuff that can be easily dealt with later. Stay focused. Like they're writing, don't just focus on the calamities. They wrote the word calamity. And I don't know if they mean for you not just focus on the calamity, don't make everything a calamity. Because it's also in this vein of don't take things so seriously. But this is not to say that you should not want to accomplish something here. But you've got to have fun. You've got to, like, in the way that this reading kind of happened, not sort of in the usual way that I go about the process of, turning the cards and then, it almost seemed contradictory, but but the thing is, if you are really open, and so the Uranus energy is like, be really open to everything. Don't, whatever ideas that you receive or that are thrown out to you, be open to it, play with it a bit. And then you don't have to use all of it. Take with out of it what you were able to see that might be useful to you. But have fun playing with all the possibilities. All things are possible. All things are possible. Yes, it really is all possible. Yeah, it could really go really bad. It could go really, really great. But all things are possible, even what you dream and what you desire. It's possible. So there's nothing really impossible. Just because something doesn't work out doesn't mean that your dream is impossible. It just meant that you were probably focused in such a way that you let your fears also become possible. You, as a divine being, with the divine, all things are possible. So what do we have to watch? We have to watch the way our attitude, and I was going to say think, but here I think it's about our attitude. We need to just be aware of your attitude, because that attitude is a reality within itself. It's a reality of conditions, and like I've been saying, with the will can go either way because all things are possible. So focus on what you want to be possible instead. All right, I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month of February. God bless.